It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. Now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, I'm back. Damn, I hope y'all missed me because I missed you too, but I needed a break. Had a great time, got a chance to see my mother, my family. I digress. We'll maybe talk about more of that later. Yes, the Geno Jones Show, live and in living color, is back on your screen right now. Or if you're not watching me live, I'm still back. Yes, Monday through Friday, my normal start time. I know, it's Tuesday, and it's Powerball Tuesday, $1 billion lottery payout. So listen, I'm gonna let you all in on a little secret. I'm gonna help you out with this thing, this Powerball thing, okay? Actually, I got my Powerball ticket already. The Powerball let me correct myself. The Powerball is on Wednesday. Mega Millions is tonight, Tuesday, at 11 o'clock Eastern. So let me let you in on this little secret. I already got my Mega Millions ticket. I have the winning ticket, and I've got the winning Powerball ticket. So you really don't even need to waste your time. Name it, and I have spoken it into existence. I have named it and claimed it in the name of God and anybody else. So I'm just saying, did you get your Mega Millions ticket? So tonight, the Mega Million lottery is like $640 million. So that's like damn near, that's 2/3 of $1 billion. And the Powerball ticket is $1 billion. It's probably going to be a little over $1 billion by tomorrow night. So, I don't really do the lottery. I don't buy like Powerball and Mega Millions tickets. But I did this time. I am a player. I am a player and a player. I am a Mega Millions and Powerball player. And I've got the winning ticket for each. That's never happened. That's where you got to speak that into existence. Can you imagine? The same person to win the Mega Millions lottery and the Powerball lottery back to back in consecutive days. Holla at you, hear me, because I'm right here. Right here. But y'all might not know about it because I'm going to be really discreet and quiet. Like anonymous gifts to pop up. Folks will just check their bank account and all of a sudden their credit score is going to go up. And student loans, they'll get notices. Your student loans is paid off, huh? Oh, what? Oh, all your debt's paid off, huh? That's what I'm going to do. Because that's the way I was raised. So I had a great time being off, but a lot's been going on. I had to unplug for a little while, but I've been keeping up with everything because you can't miss this whole between the Mega Millions and the Powerball. It's like been straight crazy. Happy birthday today. Radio and TV star. She had a talk show, former talk show host, and a former radio star in New York. We lift his sister up in prayer because I haven't heard about her lately. I know she had been having just some physical and mental and emotional challenges. Sister Wendy Williams, 59 today. Former NBA superstar. He had this brother was so bad he had like a little doll called Lil Penny. Chris Rock did the voice. He was the first before it was Shaq and Kobe. It was Shaq and Penny Hardaway. Starring with the Orlando Magic, was a superstar. Was a superstar at the University of Memphis. From Memphis, now he is the head coach of the University of Memphis. Memphis's men's basketball team, and a good brother. I got a chance to meet him on a few occasions because I worked in Memphis for almost 10 years before I came here to Charleston, South Carolina. Happy birthday, Penny Hardaway. I guess, so Penny is 52. How old is little Penny? Penny, holla at your man. Let me know. R&B singer. He became a star young, and then he did some voice work singing for Disney, and his mom worked out a great business deal where it made him a rich man. He didn't get rich from singing R&B songs when he was a teenager, but he got rich singing songs for Disney, and they wanted him when he was young, and he had a brilliant mom, and she worked out this contract where, oh, y'all ain't gonna just pay him like one time. we're going to get a little bit. Every time his voice is played on something Disney, he's going to get a check. I'm talking about a brother named Jason Weaver. Someone else also had the honor to meet. Good brother. A 44 today. I remember he was like a teenager. Y'all ass is getting old. Yeah, you getting old, man. Happy heavenly birthday to one of the greatest people, one of the greatest men, one of the greatest people, one of the greatest freedom fighters fighting for justice in South Africa, anti-apartheid. So apartheid basically was a racist form of government. It was like South Africa's Jim Crow laws, because actually, not just apartheid in South Africa, but the Nuremberg laws in Germany, the racist laws where they caused them to kill and gas and burn like 6 million Jews. So all those racist policies that were enacted in law, like law by the state, the country, Nuremberg laws in Germany, apartheid laws in South Africa, were patterned and modeled after America's Jim Crow laws. Fact. You can take my word for it, but if you don't want to take my word for it, bet. Google it. Do your homework. Nelson Mandela, who became, once the apartheid government was destroyed, dismantled, and just ceased to exist, Nelson Mandela became the first president of the quote-unquote new, without the racism, apartheid government. He was the president for, I think, a couple of years, I believe, around from like 94 to 96. And he passed away in 2013. Happy heavenly birthday to Mr. Nelson Mandela, born on this day in 1918. While I was out and resting and recharging my battery, I heard this horrifying story about a young black woman, 25, named Carlee Russell. So according to Carlee, she was driving home on an interstate in Alabama, Interstate 459, and she says she saw this like a toddler, a small child, walking along the side of the interstate. She stopped to get some help, and she was on the phone with a family member. Then the family member heard Carlee, the 25-year-old woman, scream, and then she disappeared for like 48 hours, for 2 days, and then she, like, all of a sudden, turned up, walked home. She talked to the police. Now, we don't know what's going on, but, Black Twitter can be a gift and a curse, social media, because people have, first of all, social media was huge in getting the word out, so you could try to find Miss Carlee Russell. And then when we found out that she turned up, she was safe. So instead of people being happy that she turned up at her house safe, all of a sudden now it's like, well, she was faking it. There wasn't no child. She must be crazy, losing her mind. Or maybe she wanted to get back at her boyfriend because he supposedly cheated on her with a stripper. Will you all stop? Stop with this stupidness. Jesus Christ. Even if Carlee Russell was not kidnapped or abducted, even if there was no small child or toddler, then apparently, if that's the case, which I'm not implying at all, but this, all the speculation, and this is what people are saying on social media, and the only reason I'm repeating it, because I'm like, stop it. Just stop with the shit. Stop it. Because if the woman had a mental crisis, let's pray that she gets the help that she needs. And if she was really abducted or kidnapped, thank God that she turned home and returned home and turned up at home or walked home safely, however the hell she got home. Thank God she's still alive. And pray that you don't wind up, or a loved one, your daughter, or your sister, or your mother, or niece, or somebody you love, a loved one, doesn't turn up in a situation like Carlee Russell apparently did, according to Carlee. Sometimes, like, Some of you all just don't have a life. You sit back, judge, jury, and executioner, and always got something to say. Always got all the damn answers except for in your own life, because you don't have no answers for your life, but you got all the answers for everybody else's life. Just come on, y'all. Pump the brakes. Pray and thank God that the young lady returned home alive. How about that? You know how many black women don't even get that attention, who are still to this day, this second, missing. You know how many black women went missing and they found their bodies and you never heard about it because the media didn't give a damn because they weren't white and blonde with blue eyes. So just be glad and thank God if you believe in God, whoever your God, whoever he or she or it is, thank God, the higher power, that she returned home safely. And like I said, pray that you or somebody you love never finds yourself in that situation, and stop judging this woman. Stop with the speculation. Jeez, get a life. Jeez. Get a lottery ticket. Well, no, you don't need to get that, because I got the winning Mega Millions ticket for tonight. And I got the winning Powerball ticket for tomorrow night. Just saying. So save your money. Save and invest it in something else, because Geno's already gone. First time ever, one person is going to win back-to-back Mega Millions and Powerball jackpots. Speak it into existence. Name it and claim it. Belief is half the battle, because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. How about that? And shout out to my number one fan. My mom is watching the show. She's my co-executive producer, my CEO of publicity and PR. So, hello, Mother. I love you more than life. It was a joy to spend a couple days. It was a joy just to sit and watch baseball with you. And it was just a joy to see you, see your face. And shout out to my baby sister, Angela. It was a joy to see you. And my nephew, both of my nephews, Kristen, and Jeshua, and my niece, Perry Brittany. I love all you all so very much. So, I hope you all miss me. I didn't miss you too, but I'm back. That's right. The show's rolling. We got a lot of great guests coming up, and I got a whole lot to talk about. Like Dr. Cornel West, who I admire greatly. Huge fan. I admire the work that this man has done as an author, as a social justice warrior, as one of the brilliant minds that our nation has produced, which is all the more reason why I'm like, man, brother Dr. West, you know better. You know that you got a snowball's chance in hell to win this presidential election. What are we really doing? I've heard you on some other radio shows, so I get it about the militarism. I get it about, this nation doesn't support the working class. I'm 10 toes down with you, but I know, because as brilliant as you are, Dr. West, I know you acutely understand the dangerous times that we are living. Because if y'all slip around and let Orange Hitler, he's already told you, he is going to get revenge against everybody that's charged him, everybody that's talked bad about him. I don't give a damn. I ain't worried about him, but I'm just saying, he is going to become a dictator. And he's got these cult members in Congress that will follow the dictator. Just see Russia, see North Korea. It could happen here with this cult leader. So Dr. West, you have no chance of winning the presidential election. And I know you know that better than anybody. Yeah, you speak it into existence, name it and claim it, but sometimes the truth will set you free, and you just got to sometimes we got to be honest with ourselves and look in the mirror and say, not this time, not me, not right now. I'm not saying not ever, not never, but not right now. Anybody, especially who claims to be progressive or, upset with the Democrats, anybody. Yes, in America you have a right, but sometimes you got to think about what's really the best for the collective, for all of us. Because Dr. West, you realize if you do run in this Green Party or whatever, those going to be votes away from President Joe Biden. And I ain't on President Biden. Joe Biden ain't paying me. Not at all. Nobody close to him. I ain't getting no check, not even a penny. But I understand you have one party that at least believes in the theory of democracy, and you don't have any other political party. You have a cult, the MAGA cult. Formerly the Republican Party is the MAGA cult that want to empower a dictator and that want to basically take us back to the early 1800s. And if somehow they could get rid of the 14th Amendment and re-enslave black people, they would. And if you think if I'm crazy, or if you think I'm just hyperbolic or whatever, then your ass has not been paying attention. Women's rights. All these states. 6-week ban of abortion. Half of this country's population and more than half of the workforce are women. My daughters have less rights now than their grandmother had. My mother, who's still living, had more rights than her granddaughters. Listen, man, y'all better wake up. That's why they talk about, anti-woke. Yeah, anti-woke. They want you to be asleep so they can take all of your voting rights, your civil rights, your union rights, have you working all kind of crazy hours with no benefit, low pay. Shout out to the Screen Actors Guild, SAG and AFTRA, the actors and the writers, WGA Writers Guild of America out in L.A., because you got these CEOs that make $100 million, $200 million a year, the Bob Igers and all these folks. And then they want to be able to take your voice or your likeness and sell it to some AI company. Then you don't even own your likeness. You don't own your voice. Like if I sold my voice and my likeness you see on camera to an AI company, I would not own myself. I would not own my own image, my own likeness on camera. They would basically scan it, and they could do whatever they want to do with it, and my voice, and put it and sell it to anybody. And they legally would have rights if I was dumb enough to sell it to them. So we're living in some really, really crazy times. So your ass better wake up, because when folks, we're woke, racist ass Ron DeSantis running for president, Mr. Governor of Florida. Florida's where woke comes to die. It's also where, if you're trying to buy a home, can't find contractors, because the workforce, a lot of the immigrants from Mexico and Central America, so y'all kicked them all out. So now you got all these home sites. And they can't find workers. They can't find contractors to help build homes. The agriculture industry, because y'all kicked rid of all the workers, the agricultural workers that were coming from South Central America and Mexico. How about all them racist ass Proud Boys? You don't see them Proud Boys and 3%ers and Oath Keepers. All them racist ass white dudes that stormed the Capitol, they ain't lining up to go pick no damn oranges. Or to put somebody's roof on or build new homes. They ain't trying to do that. But you don't want these immigrants to come in. That's a whole different show at another time. I'm just saying. Who else is checking it? Okay. Shout out to everybody else who's watching me right now. Yes, feel free to, if you want to jump in a conversation anytime you want to, feel free to jump in. Let me get out of here. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. I'm so glad, so happy to be back. I want to thank everybody who binge watched all my back episodes. I saw a lot of people binge watch. I was looking at my numbers, so a lot of people went back and binge watched a lot of episodes. I am less than 80 subscribers away from getting a check from YouTube. I'm ready to become a YouTube partner. They contacted me. They said, "Gee, you got a lot of folks watching, so they have like two criteria, two thresholds. You got to have like so many thousand minutes of views a month. I got that, and now there's a certain threshold of subscribers, and I don't know, about 77, 78 subscribers away from getting a check from YouTube. Brother, got to get that money. I got one more year tuition, and it went up $10,000. Yes. So y'all help a brother and hook a brother up. Go on and subscribe and tell everybody you know, everybody that you love, like, can't stand, hate, strangers, aliens from outer space. Tell them all to subscribe to it is the best. Tina Turner had a song, Simply the Best. It's the best in the business. It's must-see TV. It's funny, it's compelling, it's entertaining, it's informative, it's educational. It's all of that and then some. The Geno Jones Show. Subscribe, share, screen grab, like, and binge watch all my back episodes. Shout out to Mr. Mark Hale Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. Check him out on Instagram, on IG. Kel be cutting up, KELBECUTTINUP. Allie Jones, she's the drip director, the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the Geno Jones Show, along with Mr. Bruce Gage. Allie Jones and the LX.NCL collection. She got a collection of crochet line, handbags, crocheted tops, crocheted leggings, little Scully's beanies, crocheted. Really, check her out. You love it. And artist, you're looking for a hot stylist, Allie Jones, Alexandria Nicole Jones. So you can check her out. LX.NCL underscores that little dash. And Bruce Gage, the Mario Uomo collection that you see me in all the time. And Flyball, the Flyball collection, officially licensed Negro Baseball League gear. Great gear from like Letterman varsity jackets, ties and t-shirts, caps, sweaters, and a whole lot more. Check Bruce Gage and the Mario Uomo collection and the Flyball collection. FlyballTheStore.com. Flyball the Store, all one word. But the Mario Uomo collection is Miglio di Mario Uomo. MIGLIODI MARIOUOMO. MIGLIODIMARIOUOMO. The next live edition of the Geno Jones Show is going to be Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Until then, as always, be blessed. Pray for peace. I want to thank everybody for watching me live. Thanks to everybody in the chat room. I see you. Hey, DJ Drake, I see you, DJ. What's up, man? I appreciate everybody watching. Go back, if you missed some of this episode, go back, copy and paste the link, text it, email it, send it to, or as Nelly was saying, everybody. Send it to everybody. And I'll see you live Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Once again, thanks for watching, everybody. Hey.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.